Welcome back to Yoshi Family, and today I'm very excited. We're going to be starting the finance series today, and all of this month it is going to be Money May, so let's get into it. Do you ever feel like you make decent money and somehow your money is just gone before you get paid or by the end of the month? Maybe you spend a little bit too much on gambling or shopping. Trust me, I've been there. In this video, I'm breaking down finance in the simplest way possible, and we're going to be talking about the 50-30-20 rule when it comes with a budget. Now, I know there's other budgets that you can do. I've heard of 60-20-20. I'm just talking about personal finance. This has worked for me very well. So we're gonna be talking about the 50-30-20 rule. So let's start with the basics here. Personal finance is how you manage your money, what you earn, what you spend, what you save, and what you invest. Now, a lot of people think, oh, I'll figure that out when I make more money. But real talk here, if you can't manage $500, then you won't be able to magically manage $5,000. Budget isn't about being strict or never having fun. It's about telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it all went. Think of a budget like a GPS with your money. It helps you reach your goals without taking all the wrong turns. Now here is the breakdown for the 50-30-20 rule. 50% will be for your needs, 30% will be for your wants, and 20% will be for savings or paying off debt. Now for your 50% for needs, this is what you need to absolutely live. So for example, like your housing, utilities, gas, groceries, minimum payments on credit cards, things like if you didn't make a payment on these, then it would absolutely affect your life. Rent, gas, groceries, they're all very, very expensive right now. And the goal is to gradually reduce the cost and gradually increase your income. Now, the 30% for your wants is your fun money. This is for things like eating out, your monthly subscriptions like Netflix, Starbucks, gambling. Important for your sanity, but not for your survival. And let's be for real here, this is the area where we all tend to overspend. Now, the 20% is for your savings or paying off debt. This chunk goes towards your future. This means building your emergency fund, investing, or paying off debts even faster. If you're in debt and you have credit cards, personal loans, medical bills, this is where your first focus should be. You'll make more progress by doing that instead of trying to save a little bit here and there while you're still getting hit with a 25% or higher interest rate. Once you're in the clear with your debt, this is when you can start saving your money for your future investments, savings, emergency funds, and stuff like that. Debt first, then wealth building. It's like cleaning the mess before all the decorating happens. It's gonna take a few months for your budget to start flowing smoother. You might overspend, you might still have some of the bad habits you used to have, and just don't panic. It's gonna be okay. Try again next month and it will get easier. Now let me show you a visual example of using the 50-30-20 rule here. Let's say, for example, you make $3,000 a month. Here's a breakdown of what that'll look like. For the needs, 50% of your income would be $1,500, 30% for the wants would be $900, and 20% for savings would be $600. So now that you have a structure, how do you stick to the budget? Here are some quick tips on how to do that. Number one is tracking every dollar that you spend, whether that's through an Excel spreadsheet or maybe you're using an app, and I can even link some down below on some that you can use. Treat savings like a bill and make sure you have that automated. That way you're not negotiating with yourself to try and spend that for needs or other areas of your life. And there will be months where you have to adjust the 50-30-20 rule. Maybe some months it's gonna be the 60-20-20, maybe it's gonna be 40-30-30, but as life goes on, you will need to adjust accordingly to fit what's in your budget. Money and budgeting doesn't have to be overwhelming. All you have to do is have a structured plan, and hopefully now you do. Also, guys, I want to add that I am not a financial advisor, so this is something that has worked for me and also for many, many others, and hopefully you have learned something, and hopefully this is something that can help you with your budget. If so, hit a like, hit that subscribe button. I'm very, very excited for what's to come this month. I'm gonna be covering various different topics when it comes to finances. Also, guys, let me know down in the comments. Let's talk about this budget. What are some apps that you use, or what's the rule that you use? Is it this 50-30-20 rule, or is it something else? I'd love to know down in the comments. Let me know. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Again, I really hope this has helped someone, and super excited for what's to come this month. We will be uploading every Tuesday and also going live on Thursdays and Sundays. So join our journey, whether it's with finances. We also do food reviews, vlogs, and I am Brother Yoshi. There is also Sister Yoshi, Mama Yoshi, and Baby Yoshi. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!